we are here with my brother, the winner, the champ, my brother Abdul Aziz in the building. Now you are a boxer. People look up to you. I look up to you. How the change happened? What's going on?
Walk hard, walk, talk hard, talk. Be me.
In your perspective, what the biggest challenge? What the thing that hold people back?
Past. Like holding on to things that happened in the past.
Right.
Gotta let it go. Good and good, you're only gonna get good. Like,
Right. Of course.
Bad, if you're bad out there and you're good, you're never gonna succeed. You're never gonna go anywhere. You're gonna be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
So you grow up with like tough life, no money. So what money means to you now, bro?
Money means nothing to me. I can't even lie to you. I refuse to let this junior trick me.
What the biggest challenge of being a boxer, bro?
It's a lonely sport. For me, bro, boxing really brings back, and sometimes I be pulling at it man.
What the mindset of a successful boxer?
Even when you losing, you gotta have that mindset, I won.
$1 billion table is where you educate yourself to do better. I believe business is life. So if you're already doing good in business, you will do good in life. But if you're not doing good in life, you can't ever do good in business because everything is connected. And we are here to figure out. We are here with my brother, the winner, the champ, my brother Abdul Aziz in the building. So grateful for him to be here today. Man, thank you so much, bro.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, bro. I appreciate your time. Appreciate your energy too. Bro, you are a champion now, bro.
Yes, sir.
And you always been. I think everything starts with a mindset. So since you already have this champion mindset within you, you just manifest what you think about. And a lot of people, they know who you are. They know you, but they don't know who you are, right?
Right.
So who's my brother Abdul Aziz? How you introduce yourself to the world, man?
Abdul Aziz is a special person. He's the servant of Allah, as we know. So everything I do is to please Allah. Outside of that, I'm just who I am, a special guy. I like to see people smile. I like to do good things. Second chance in life. So.
Okay, where did you come from? Where you was born?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay.
Not too far from here.
Okay.
Right off of, I guess they call it the River Garden area now.
Right.
The St. Thomas projects.
Okay.
5 siblings. I'm the second oldest. I have an older brother, younger sister, 2 younger brothers on my mom's side. Normal kid, grew up the same life. Kind of in trouble here, there.
Yeah. How was it like growing up in New Orleans, though?
It's rough. You gotta survive.
Right.
You gotta survive. The choices you make can determine your future.
Right.
Gotta adapt. Just be able to adapt to every situation you're in New Orleans. Make the best of it.
Right. Because a lot of people have they have a tough past, but they couldn't make a great future. And I think the way you are and who you are and the way you carry yourself, the people, what they say about you and your accomplishment is define you, and I think you define this.
Yes, sir.
So how, I just want that because I want everybody who watching this, they will maybe get some notes for them to actually make that change and make that decision for them to have a better tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So let's go back a little bit back to the past. How did you grow up? You have, you grew up with a single mom, or you have your dad?
My dad didn't come into my life until, older ages. Always had male figures around, but not showing the correct example of a man and what a man is supposed to be doing.
Right.
I became a man at a young age, providing for my family. Mm-hmm. Even my oldest brother, I always felt like I had to put the food on the table. Me. I don't care what nobody else is doing.
Right.
I have to do this. I have to do that. I can't be like this example of a man.
Right.
That's not a man.
And I
You're not
cannot wait
taking-
for nobody too.
No, and I can't, and I'm not waiting.
Right.
So I can't do what he's doing and feel like I'm a man. Even if it was making the wrong choices, I know
Right.
the intentions behind what I was going to do is to provide for my sister, my
Sure.
brothers, my mom,
Right.
even who's ever in the house as a
Right.
man.
Right.
So I just always ran with that. Like, I don't want to be like anybody. I'm gonna be me.
Right.
I'm gonna set the example of a man for myself, and that's holding it to the highest
That's called leadership, King.
leadership.
I respect that.
That's it.
And I really
And
appreciate
like I
that.
said, my dad, I love my father.
Right.
You know, but he wasn't always around. But
Right.
we tight now. That's all
Right.
that matters.
Right.
You know, I don't know their situation. My mom and my dad. That had nothing to do with me.
Right.
But you know, we growing.
forgiveness
we learn.
is
Yeah,
powerful.
alhamdulillah. Like I love my father.
Right.
I love my
Right.
father.
Right. It's just sometimes I know it's just been tough, man, because I think also our past create who we are.
Right.
I'm seeing again, like I just was sharing with you some of my story, and I started working when I was 9 years old. That's my first job in life, and I was always wanna show up to life in a strong personality, because I know that weakness is not an option. And as like we just crazy how we match, and like I think we are as Gemini, maybe I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it makes sense. I believe it makes sense. We are people who really wanna change something. We wanna like deliver a message. We wanna take initiative and take that responsibility on us. And I appreciate that. So, what was the hardest situation that you faced in that journey, bro? Like how now you are a boxer. People look up to you. I look up to you. I mean, and people respect you, respect your name. You earn this shit, bro. Again, it's not given to you. We earn it. So how that change happened? What's going on?
Allah.
I know.
Allah is the greatest.
Right.
It was always His plan
Right.
for me and you to be sitting here.
Right.
For everything to happen that happened.
Right.
It's just when before boxing, I just knew like I had to like make a difference in my community.
Right.
With the kids, with the older brothers, sisters, whatever. I had to be the one to be different.
Right.
I don't mind being that sacrifice.
Right.
I don't mind being,
Right.
I'm not afraid to be this person who I am.
To take
Everybody
that
else
risk.
might be. Yeah, I'm a walk how I walk, talk how I talk, be me.
Right.
Inshallah, it inspires others not to be like me. Be yourself.
Right.
Be yourself.
So what you like, because I see there is a lot of things need to be changed. In your perspective, what the biggest challenge, or what the thing that hold people back from your experience and from you being as a leader now?
The past, like holding on to things that happened in the past.
Right.
Gotta let it go.
And how do you do though?
It's hard. I mean, for me, it's just accountability. Whatever it was, I have to know that I made that choice. So I have to learn to move forward from that. Me, I use boxing as an outing. That's cool. I use boxing, to guide me through this, guide me through that. Like,
you just put all your energy out there and you let it. And
whatever comes back, comes
Right.
back. Nothing good and good. You're only gonna get good. Like,
Right. Of course.
Bad. If you're bad out there and you're good, you're never gonna succeed. You're never gonna go anywhere. You're gonna
Right.
be fighting this battle the whole time. You're gonna be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Nah. If I'm gonna do something, I'm all the way in.
Right.
I'm all the way in.
Right. And that's crazy. I mean, that's first great answer, bro. I mean, I think it's just like you need to sacrifice who you are in order to become the new version of you. You can't be afraid and grateful at the same time. You just have to let go of the complaining mindset or whatever like holding you back. And again, bro, I feel like a lot, bro. You're just so wise with your answer, bro. Because past a lot of people live there and they missing so much from what's going on in the future. And sometimes they wake up too late. Like I was a few days with in a meeting, and this dude, he's like, bro, I'm like, I don't like to work on computer. I'm like, bro, don't get me wrong. Like this is too late. Like
Right.
AI taking over right now. If you're not trying to,
You're
like,
gonna be left and you're gonna be lost.
you feel me?
And that's just what it is.
And that's how I see our people, bro. Like I'm like, bro, like let's move a little faster. It's okay to be behind, but let's just. That's why I work 16 hours. That's why I told you I've been 7 years refugee, bro. I couldn't make anything in my life. I couldn't do nothing. You can't, like, you fucking have no name. You have no fucking, like. And when I always pray, I'm like, hey, when I got this here, people now think, oh, this dude is hungry. This dude about money. I'm like, bro, I have 3 houses taken care of and God and Allah name to be providing. At the same time, I've been on hold for 7 years. It's just they just take the leash out of me. You feel
Right.
me? And I have to go. Like I have
Right.
to grind. And I think, bro, that's a great answer. Thank you. So I know you let it go, and I know that, to be honest, make you the one who you are right now. And I know you have, like, you made a change, right? You made change in your decisions. You make a different decisions. You are on a different frequency right now, doing different actions. So what the change, like, you did, like what put you here, bro? I know Allah is the only reason and purpose of this, but I know He used you to make that decision and make that change to become what the difference. If they don't know you, they can't pay you. Let's face it. And if you really want to elevate, if you want to get to the next level in your business, you need us. You need Let's Go Viral team, because we know exactly how to bring your business, your service, or your product to the right target audience. Listen, it's not about just try, it's about to do it, right? And we are so confident because we have done this to ourselves, to our company, and we are doing it for a lot of our clients, and we want to collaborate with you. Listen, this is something gonna work in 90 days. So if you're really ready, if you're hungry and you wanna elevate, we have the perfect team for you. Just go ahead and DM us. In the description, you will see the link for our website so we can set up a meeting and we can go viral. Let's go viral. Let's do it. Let's work.
My son, my kids actually. Like I always knew like I wanted to raise a family, but I can't raise a family doing the things I was doing. Just being a person that I am, I had to change. Like, you have to grow, Delvin. That's who I am, Delvin. You have to grow. You have to grow. You have to do better. You know better, so you do better. Only a fool would like try to bring a family in this world, still living like this, or still doing this, still doing that, putting no effort towards life. So I was like, man, I have to be different. I have to be different. I wasn't the school guy. I wasn't the this. I wasn't the, like, so I'm like, man, you got to make a change. Impact them with your hands. Like, all you do is fight.
Right.
Like, I've been fighting since I was like, man, I've been fighting since I was a shorty. Young.
Right.
Like, real
right,
young. My
right,
mom,
right.
them, they could tell stories for days. So as I got older, I'm just like, man, I need to just,
Use this gift.
maybe this is what.
Yeah, bro.
You know.
And look at you, bro. Look what Allah did. Bro, I'm proud of you, man. And I think this is a great purpose, because the moment when I got my son, man, like, I thought myself a hungry dude, bro. When he showed up, bro, I promised him, like, I'm like, hey, you are the fastest billionaire in history. That's exactly what I tell him every day, bro. And I tell him, like, hey, whatever it takes, you will find, like, you will always have something, because in life, when the war happened back home, in my back home, I realized, like, there is nothing, there is no money, there is no education, as you say, there is nothing we can run out with, you feel me? And at the same time, the people who actually will, like, they have a dope structure, they figure it out. Like, they got more rich, and the opportunity makes difficulty mixed with opportunities. You feel me? But we didn't know that at that time, bro. I was just complaining and suffering because the culture where I'm at, they all on the same on the same level. So I feel like that's affect me so much because I'm like, hey, my friends now they still have their cars, they're still flying around, they traveling. I'm refugee, bro.
And I'm just
Yeah, and I used all this anger because I had like an anger problem for a long time. I was boxing, but not in the gym. I was boxing the wall at home and trying to figure out thing. And I always, and then because the reading, I start go to meditation stuff, and I start to pray more, and I start to release, and I change. I think one time a dude he say you change your DNA because you different. And I think I really did. Like I feel like because I am like now, if I get angry, I go to the park, I go to the tree, I go like people think I'm stupid, but bro, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
doing work for me.
yeah, because I can't be the old me. Like I can't now hurt. Like I cannot scream in my house. My son see me screaming like like a little kid trying to be emotional for something that it can be fixed. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting out. I go out. I go to breathe. I go to run. I go to do something different. But I'm not gonna do the old me no matter what. That's what I feel like, and that's what you're telling me now. You have to make that change, bro, and you did it. So now with the inspirational you do, bro, I know there is like a lot of difficulty with the money time because, we know a lot of people have a financial issue in life, right? So you grow up with like tough life, no money, and now Allah blessing you. You have like what you have, and I know you're going to that level. We just getting started, baby.
Inshallah.
We just getting started. Talk to me nice.
Inshallah.
So what money means to you now, bro?
Money means nothing to me, actually. Like
Right.
nothing. I mean, I can't even lie to you. I refuse to let this junior trick me into thinking
Right.
money is everything.
Fact.
If I'm supposed to have millions, inshallah, so
You
be
will
it.
have it. Yeah.
Allah gonna make it easy for me.
Fact.
But just doing what I'm doing, this is my money right here. This, like this all the money I need. I get kids every day. Like, man, you my hero.
Right.
Like, that's my money.
That's a legacy, bro.
That's my money.
That's wealth.
That's my money. Money really means a paper dollar means nothing to me. I can go without.
Right.
I'm not afraid to go without. If I'm to have it, I'm to have it.
Right.
If not, then alhamdulillah.
A blessing, bro. That's a great mindset because you de-attach. You don't have to be attached to nothing. Because we came here with nothing and we're leaving with nothing.
Don't leave with nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, bro. I like that. So, what the biggest challenge of being a boxer, bro?
It's a lonely sport. Like, you go through your battles. For me, bro, boxing really brings back, like,
Yeah.
and sometimes I be
Fact.
pulling at it like,
Right.
man. Like this morning and before, like, man, after sparring, like 15 rounds of sparring.
Wow.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm just getting emotional. I'm getting angry. I'm getting happy.
Right.
I'm in the gym, but I'm all everybody looking like, man, what's wrong with him?
Right.
Just
Put it out.
yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Boxing just. I really enjoy boxing.
Right.
I enjoy boxing.
So what the mindset of a successful boxer?
A winner. Even when you losing, you gotta have that mindset. Like, I won.
Right.
You don't want to train. That's their opinion. Other people.
Right.
I love training.
Right.
I love running. I love strength and conditioning.
Right.
I love everything I'm doing. I can't say I don't love it. I wouldn't be doing this. And that's what I'm trying to get my kids to understand. My kids as in my fighters. Bro, if you love this, do it. Don't just show up in here, work out 30 minutes to an hour, and then get out of here. Nah,
Give it all.
Give it your all. Give it your all, because I know I could lose it. This is with anything in life. My kids, I know I could lose my kids. I'm going to be the best father I can be.
Yep.
Inshallah, the best.
Right.
The best until I'm put in the ground. I'm going to be the best father I can be.
Right.
I'm going to be the best son I can be.
Right.
I'm going to be the best husband.
Right.
I'm going to be the best friend. My brothers, I love my, like, I'm going to do it to the fullest.
Yeah,
so boxing is like, man, I be telling a lot of guys, like, bruh, they see me now. I'm only using what Allah gave me.
That's right.
I'm just using what He gave me. Like,
Right.
do it. Go all the way in.
Fact.
Don't have. No reason to have. If you gonna have, I'm not gonna give you nothing.
So it takes all that is takes discipline and consistency, bro.
Even before, Islam is just perfect. We not.
Yeah,
Islam
I
is
love
perfect.
that. Yes,
We're
yes,
not.
we're not. That's what I always say. That's right.
And once apart, times, like, man, you can't go out drinking. You can't go out smoke. You can't, like, you're not gonna get it nowhere with boxing like that. You seeing them guys on big platforms and TV and all that doing that, man. That's not really what it is.
Fact.
That's not what it is. Probably what they painting to the younger generation.
Right.
But a real fighter,
Right.
not before Islam. We don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't.
Right.
But before, I'm not going out drinking. I'm not going out clubbing. If I did, stuff like
Right.
my brothers will see me at 5 a.m.
Right.
10 miles. I'm running.
Right.
I'm running. I know what I did wrong. I take full accountability.
Right.
I know I wasn't supposed to be doing that. So
Right.
now I got to make up for that. But you don't want to go, your whole life doing that, man. That's just in life. You don't want to go, man, I know I did this, so let me.
Right.
Nah, just do the right thing. You got the choice. You got the option to either do wrong or do right.
That's right. And I think wrong costs way more than doing right.
Man.
But people doing wrong for no
Gonna
reason.
hurt you even more.
Right. And the ego, bro, I feel like ego, like when you're saying, because I've been there too, bro. Like as you said, Islam is perfect, but we're not, And like when you do wrong stuff and you go to, the cost was so crazy, bro. Like you waste money, you waste time, you waste your health, you waste your energy. Like your environment becomes so shitty, so they take in not giving, and you feel like, hey, you're lost. Like, and I understand. And the one time a dude told me, he's like, hey, to be a loser is more expensive than being a winner.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, that's
For sure.
And that's when I'm like, hey, bro, so why I have to, like, let's win. Like, let's win, and that's that. I love that, bro. You just, because, I love, in my book, I wrote about Mike Tyson, though, because he was like, Muhammad Ali was my first hero. Like, was my, I can't even explain it. I used to, when I put the headphone and listen to Muhammad Ali, my soul is awake. Like, he's like, I'm the greatest, like, that sounds, it just makes me run in a way that I feel so aggressive to fucking whatever in my face. I'm gonna go into it, under it, behind it. I'm gonna go through it regardless what it is. So, and then Mike Tyson was like, he said about discipline, he's like, to do what you don't like to do, like what you don't like to do, like you love it. And because again, like, I build somebody who right now talking to you from like being, what like you just told you, like from being in the hood, doing all this stuff, trying to do right, but I don't know what right looks like. And I don't want to listen to it. I love doctors, I love people, but I don't want to listen to somebody who's like his mama gave him and his daddy's truck. I want to listen to somebody that does have the same, right? Yeah. So that's what I was looking for that. And again, when I found about Muhammad Ali's story and stuff, I'm like, wow. And now listening to you, bro, and understand like how we all been the same journey, bro. And I'm really grateful for you to actually share this with us, because a lot of people, they think, hey, this dude is always like, he just got there. No, you
Nah,
moved.
it was
A journey, bro.
it was really a journey. Like I was lost for a long time.
So tell us a little bit about that, bro. Like now you're 8 years in boxing, 7 years a professional, right? And you just so now we talking about 20 some years that you're not a boxer. You just been doing different stuff, right?
Just
So
doing stuff.
right. So yeah, and bro, we all have that past.
Yeah.
So yeah, so how that, what the awakeness, and I just want to know how the awareness came to. My brother wake me up. My brother got killed. I told you. That moment, bro, I was most of my life and depending on my brother. Like everything I want is not me. Okay, I fight. You wanna fight, bro? Okay, I'm gonna call my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your money? Okay, let me call my brother. So I was so in the. I didn't know this until he left. I'm like, bro, what
Fend
is
for
my?
yourself. Now I'm on my own.
So now I have to know who I am first, so I can figure out how can I do what I supposed to do for me, and that was my awakeness. That was my calling. You know what I'm saying? So how my brother get to this level in life and the awareness you have. What? Talk to me a little bit. If they don't know you, they can't pay you. Let's face it. And if you really want to elevate, if you want to get to the next level in your business, you need us. You need Let's Go Viral team because we know exactly how to bring your business, your service, or your product to the right target audience. Listen, it's not about just try. It's about to do it, right? And we are so confident because we have done this to ourselves, to our company, and we are doing it for a lot of our clients, and we want to collaborate with you. Listen, this is something gonna work in 90 days. So if you're really ready, if you're hungry and you wanna elevate, we have the perfect team for you. Just go ahead and DM us. In the description, you will see the link for our website so we can set up a meeting and we can go viral. Let's go viral. Let's do it. Let's work.
I really can't put like a specific title on the awakeness, like what woke me up. I just woke up.
Fine, bro.
I just woke up. Man, I've been through some stuff, but I can't say
Right.
this one specific situation made me,
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
like, hey, let me, and I lost brothers, I lost family members. I just, like I said, I just knew I had to wake up. I knew I had to wake up. Can't be a loser all your life. That's
Right.
what it is. You've been a loser.
Mm-hmm.
Call it what it is. You've been a loser.
Yep.
The block not gonna get you nowhere.
No.
Jail not gonna get you nowhere. When you're dead, you're gone. You're not coming back.
Right.
So make something out your life. Make something out your life. You know what
Make
I'm saying?
them-
I mean,
Make your mark.
make your mark, man. Make your mark. And I'm standing on making a mark.
Right.
I'm standing on making a mark.
Bro, I respect that,
When
bro.
I say I'm gonna do. Inshallah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I'm not doing what nobody else want me to do. I'll do what I want to do.
Right.
Do what I'm supposed to do.
Fact, talk to me, bro.
I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
I believe it. So, I know there is like now your kids watching this, right? And
They be all
your father,
everything like this.
right?
Somebody gonna show it to them. They mom
Right.
probably gonna show it to them.
Right,
Like, look
right.
at y'all.
And your fathers too.
Yeah, the fighters.
Yeah, they want to watch this. So, what's your gift? Like, what the 5 steps that you want them to make sure that they, even if you leave, and after life, they come back to this and they want to remember you and get this blessing or 5 things that they will keep in their life to keep them on the right path as successful as they can.
One of the things is keeping God first. Whatever religion you're in, whatever,
Right.
God first, Most High first. Keep that first. Family, Always strive to be great.
Right.
Just work hard. And just know that you can do it. Like, you can do it. You can do it.
Fact.
It's doable.
That's right.
Do it.
That's true. What for, bro?
Huh?
Give me 2 more.
2 more. Fear nobody.
Yes, sir.
Listen. Fear nobody.
Fact.
Nobody. Another one.
Maybe discipline? Or what you think?
Last one. I don't know. I don't know. I gave them all they need to know.
Right.
God, family, at work
Fear-
ethic, strive.
Fear nobody. That's
Fear
4.
nobody.
We need 1 more. We're not going nowhere without 1 more. No, I'm playing.
Man. I have to say, know that you could lose it. Know that it could be gone.
Right. That's powerful, bro.
Know that it could be gone. So you're going to work hard to get it,
Right.
and it's going to be easy to lose it. And what you going to do?
That's true, bro. Yeah, and I think that's why people attach to everything. They have attachment. They don't let things like they just want to keep. I did, as I told you, I did some work with like as a life coach, and I see like people wanna keep their relationship and have a new one. Mm-hmm. They wanna keep the old car and have a new one. They so attached to what that's going on, and they're afraid of losing it in order to receive the blessing they have. So listening to you now, bro, fear. People are afraid of losing shit in so many ways, and as you say. I woke up one day, bro, with nothing. Like, not even a home, not even a country, not even a name. Like, my name become refugee, bro. In one country, my name is Syrian. That was, the Syrian came, the Syrian did, the Syrian, like, bro, I'm like, hey, y'all, I have a
I had a name, yeah.
Like, call me my name, bro. So I'm like, hey, I'm like, I have to earn that again. You know, like, it's just your identity, bro, and that was really tough. So now you're saying it, I really respect it, and I want you to know, bro, I watch you, and I always, when I see a successful man and been through what you've been through, I always respect this, and I'm always so grateful for every success I see, because that's really inspired me, and as we do in our business or in my family, and in my standards, as like what you say, I have standards in my life now. Before, my standards was too low. Now my standard is too high. That's why when you said about I don't drink, it's not about, as you said before, Islam or with Islam. For me, I have the standards. I don't want you to remember me as a drunk person. I don't.
A loser.
You feel me? Like, I don't want you to see me, I see him at the club. No. You're not. Like, one time a dude, hey, I did the ad on Instagram, right, here in New Orleans. So I was making like a video about, hey, we do marketing, whatever. Mm-hmm. And this dude texts me, he's like, hey, let's talk. I'm like, let's talk. And he's like, I'm going to meet you at the bar. I'm like, bro, I don't do business at the bar, period. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, I don't do business at the bar. He's like, I don't want you to drink. Just let's go meet there. I'm like, I don't do business, bro.
Coffee shop, anywhere.
Let's go to a coffee shop. Come here, like come to our house. Like,
I don't want to go to the bar.
Yeah, I don't. And he blocked me or something, bro. And one time, I'm at the bank. I don't know the dude though, but the dude knows me. So at the bank, he stopped me. He's like, hey, bro, I text you one time and you told me you don't do business at the bar. I'm wondering why. I'm like, bro, because I don't do business at the bar. That's exactly why.
Holding on to that.
Like, what's going on, bro? So I feel like if that was the old me, I may go.
You might, yeah.
You know, I want to maybe bleed somebody. Like now, if any promotion has alcohol, tobacco, hookah, whatever, I may do this shit. Like I may do it on, like I do hookah sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to market it though. I'm not going to tell you how to smoke hookah. I'm not going to convert you to smoke hookah because I'm getting bread behind that. And that's why I feel like when you become a Muslim, now you tell me. So how can you wanna share the story of like converting to Muslim to Islam?
Yeah.
How like
So growing up, my aunt and my uncle, it's crazy. My uncle had just called me.
oh
Abdul Salam, my uncle.
Right.
He been Muslim for like 60 years.
Oh yeah.
And I used to, practice with them as a
Right,
kid. But my
right.
mom used to be like, boy, don't come in my house doing that.
Right.
Boy, get off your knees. Or my little
Right.
brother and them would be like, up in here on his knees or something like that. So as I got older, just started to see for myself
Right.
the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And whatever your religion
Yeah, we don't
is,
disrespect
we not
nobody. Yeah,
disrespecting
right.
nobody. We not, but I believe in what I believe in.
That's right.
And ain't nobody gonna tell me
Not right.
what I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna go to what I need to know.
Right.
Like, Allah is the greatest. That's all
That's
I know.
right.
Like,
That's
so
right.
put him first. But about a year, like I say, a year and 7 months ago, I just felt like I was ready. I was ready. So my brothers, I took my shahada at their clothing store, 610.
Oh,
610. Right at the register, behind the register, actually. So
that's a
and
blessing,
now it's
bro.
just, alhamdulillah, like for every situation. Alhamdulillah.
That's greatness, man.
Every situation.
Man, congratulations, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. And I think I'm saying congratulations not about being a Muslim, about finding yourself. That's the main thing for me. I feel like a man can do so much more when he knows who he is.
That's crazy you say that now. Because I believe that's when I woke up.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, knowing who you are and knowing, like, why you do what you do is a blessing, because a lot of us on autopilot. We do what we know. You feel me? Like, our breakfast right now is not our breakfast, is what they teach us is the breakfast. Like, this is not that's what we know. But if we take a break and think about what we do, why we're doing what we do, it's not because we want to do what we do, because that's what we learn. And the time when the man just take a break. That's why Jesus used to go to the mountains. That's why Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he used to go to the mountains. That's why Sayyidina Prophet Moses, he went to mountains, because they have to disconnect, and they have to why I'm doing what I'm doing, like why I am doing this situation in this way, what and who teach me. You feel me? And that's when I told you about being angry. I mean, I was always asking myself. I have a wife that when she says something, she said it, bro. She's like, hey, you need to heal yourself. I'm like, what? At that time, I'm like, think I'm a fucking kid, man. She's like, the way you acting, it's like, it's emotional. That's not. And now I'm like, hey, bro, you have so much work to do. I have so much work to do, bro. And I respect this because I need to hear that. And again, I found myself, and I'm grateful for you too, to find yourself, to take this time to have the courage, and to stand for what you believe in. A lot of people, they ashamed, or they're afraid, or they cannot even stand for what they believe in. So I'm so grateful for you, bro.
Exactly.
And we're here for you, man.
Yes, sir.
We have like everything it takes, whatever it takes. Anything you need, we help you here, bro. Family. You want to say anything before we go?
Alhamdulillah for this
It
situation.
was a great conversation, bro. I don't feel like it's a podcast, man.
And like we just we got the same birthday, y'all.
Yeah, that's a blessing, man.
Same birthday.
Fact. And this is all for you. As my brother said, when you know better, you can do better. And that's all what it is about. Because when you do better, you can do more. And when you do more, you become more. And in this life, as my brother said, it's not about money. It's about the legacy. Because money could go, but legacy will always stay. But being blessed and help other people to be blessed, that's also a blessing as well. And remember that I always say, God first. And I will see you at the top. Thank you so much for my brother Soul, the jeweler. He's the sponsor for us.
Souls.
Fact.
Shout out to
is
Soul.
our brother.
Sean, love y'all, baby.
Fact. That's a blessing. And thank you also for our sponsor, Dr. Device Plus, for being great and being here for us. So tell them how they can find you.
April 18th. Well, you can find me on Instagram at DAAGA2OR, the Gator.
Right.
Check me out, man. Beautiful
Right.
story. And I'm making change. So I like to
Right.
see everybody out at
Right.
the fight April 18th.
Let's go.
Inshallah.
Everything on live will be also, and we're gonna all together pray for this champion to bring this back home. You feel me? And thank you one more time. We love you so much. See you on the next episode.